figured we'd start inside of this one.
Sure.
I think there was a little bit of a uh-oh, and you needed me for something.
Yeah, it's funny you should mention that. So sometimes while we're in construction, we don't always get the information relayed to the people actually doing the work in the field. In this case, we had a framer who was framing these walls of this great room here, and when he did, he was putting some nailer boards down into the finished concrete. Well, he didn't realize that that finished concrete was our finished product.
That was the finish.
That was absolutely finished. So when he put the nails in, of course, they pull those up and we get these big sprawl of concrete that just comes out of the floor. So I had to call you and I said, Scott, I need a little help again. And we had this, you had this product and you said, let me show you something. And, you know, and obviously we went with that.
Yeah. I think you and Rick came down to the office. We looked at it up on the wall. You said, that's what we want. And it was already actually spec'd on the outside area, so we just transitioned the exterior to the interior.
It is, and the finish turned out nice. The client was really happy with it. We were able to duplicate, like you said, what was outside, bring it inside, so that transition was seamless. So it turned out really nice. We really appreciate it. You did a good job on this.
Awesome. Let's walk and talk a little bit about this one as well real quick. All right, Joe, so still over here at Saddle Creek, we transitioned from the inside to out, coming out kind of on the splash pad. This was, speaking on the last project, about a design where you said, hey, Scott, this is what I want.
Right.
Do it for me.
Exactly.
This is a great example of it.
Great example. The client wanted their logo, which in this case at Saddle Creek is a horse's head. And I said, I gave you some drawings. I thought, can you do this? And you looked at me and said, sure. And voila. You know, we got a horse head here. The client is super happy about it. Their branding is continued on, not just with their exterior entry monuments and stuff, but it transitions right over here well into their amenity center.
Throughout the community.
It does.
Very neat. That is awesome. And we got, I think out here we ended up doing a 4-color total. Horsehead being one color, kind of the color they had selected out of all the colored and finishes we have. And then 3 other colors for all the accents around this.
Right, you had your Peking blue, Indian wheat, and what was that third one?
Tan.
Franciscan tan. Yeah. That's a go-to for us. Tan. We like that color.
For sure, it's a great color.
It is great. It also, it's real good because it doesn't transfer the heat as well, you know, like these darker colors do sometimes.
Very much so.
Yeah.